Hey guys, it's Rod here, and today we're going to be going over part 2 of the Minecraft guide, which is mining. So in this video we'll be going over the pretty much the basics of mining. I want to teach you guys the best way I think it is to mine, which is the strip method, or the strip mine method, which many of you guys know that you guys have to dig all the way down to level 12 and create your own strip mine in whatever format you guys would like. But this is mine in my survival world, and as you can see, it has a pretty organized format with various tunnels leading in different directions, so that you guys can find more diamonds. As you can see, I was pretty successful in doing so, and you guys can use these diamonds to create your own weapons and your tools, which makes the game of Minecraft a little bit more enjoyable, especially if you're playing survival, which is one of the most enjoyable parts of Minecraft. As you guys saw in part 1, I had used my survival games world, or my survival game, not survival games, what the heck am I talking about? My survival world, which was the traditional survival world I used, but I decided to make a new one. So here we are. I followed part 1 and I created my own hut. It's all the steps that I followed in part 1, so we're up to date on this world. So let's get straight to it. For part 2, the mining guide, and the first step you would like to do is actually to get supplies, and we're about to get some tools. But once you get enough supplies, you're gonna need 64 spruce wood, a good amount. It doesn't have to be 64, but a good amount of spruce doors. It could be any, actually it can be any doors, like I don't know, it has to be a door, whatever you guys want, or your preference. 3 stone pickaxes, 2 stone shovels, a map, which you already have, furnace, 2 chests, a good amount of torches. You're going to have to need 64 ladders, and a crafting table, and some food. The reason why you need 64 ladders is because that's how far you're probably going to be going to level 12, where you're going to be finding all the diamonds. So here you can see the map. We're going to be focusing on the Y coordinate. As you can see, it is currently 72, and we're going to be digging all the way down to Y12, which is the second step. So what you want to do is grab your stone shovel, and then pick a good area that you want to make it like your little small mine, and you want to make it 2 blocks wide like this, and then just dig down. Dig carefully, like 1 block first all the way down, and then dig yourself down so that you can check that there is no lava. So once you get a Y12, this is the perfect area you can find diamonds. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a small area. So we're going to make it 6 to each side, or actually actually we're going to probably make it 3 to each side, and the middle being 2, so a total of 8. And then you clear out the area. You're gonna have an 8 by 8 what's it called, area. And as you can see there, I just found diamonds just by clearing out this area, which can show you guys that the Y12 area is probably the best area to find diamonds, even if you're not even trying to find them. You're just trying to gather supplies or trying to make your own strip mine. But what you want to do is clear out the area. So that's why you're going to be using your stone pickaxe to be more efficient. It's more efficient than the wooden pickaxe, because the wooden pickaxe is pretty slow. So right here, I think I messed up, but make sure it is an 8 by 8 area. So length is 8, and width is 8. So as you can see here, there's also some iron, so if you guys can find iron, just start picking it up, and so you guys can build your iron bucket and your iron pickaxe, which is another crucial step. So the next step is now we want to start setting up. So we place our crafting table, our furnace, and our chest, and we start putting our torches, and then it is the next phase. So now that we finished this, we have our our step 3, which is to actually begin to make tunnels. But before that, I want to make, if you ever find iron like on your way down here, and if you find coal, dig it out with your stone pickaxe, because iron is really useful. So we're gonna make ourselves our iron bucket, and oh, actually I forgot. Well, it doesn't matter what step you choose from here, but you can decide whatever you want. But you can go with, so you can start creating the tunnels. But for right now, we'll just do the step where you rebuild yourself upward. So the 64 ladders you created, so this is step 4. You begin to place the ladders upward. You just have to place them on one side. You don't have to put them on the other side, because you're not going to have a sufficient amount of ladders. As you can see there, I'm almost running out of ladders, even though I had a stack of ladders. So that's why it's important to get enough supplies that can last you through the mining process. So if you actually make a bucket, make sure it has water, because with water it's pretty safe, especially when there's lava down there. But now that we're ready, we have our ladder set up, our crafting table, our furnace, and our chest. Let me just make the iron pickaxe, and we'll be ready to roll to form our mine. So the most efficient way to mine is to have it all organized, especially to find the most amount of diamonds. It's gonna tend to be affected by the speed that you work or the speed that you mine. So I prefer using the iron pickaxes, especially when you start getting a lot of iron, and that would help you find diamonds faster. But here's my setup for the for mining. So we have a iron pickaxe, 2 stone pickaxes. I usually tend to get more stone pickaxes just to mine a lot more times. 2 stone shovels for the dirt, the gravel. I hate gravel so much. Gravel's pretty pesky. But you see, let me build some more stone pickaxes. So there you go. I usually mine without torches, but if you want to use torches, it all depends on your preference. But this is pretty much my layout. I usually also have a sword, but I pretty much jumped into this world just to start the mining process. So just make sure you have a sword, because there's also some mobs. But so here I've also messed up. I told you guys earlier that you guys need to make an 8x8 square, and I'm actually fixing that right now. The reason why we want to make our 8x8 square, because it just it looks a little bit nicer. The 2 x door. So you can see that there's 8 blocks, and then 8 blocks this side. So once we have our 8 blocks and our 8x8, we're going to start making our tunnel. So in perpendicular to the ladder, we're going to start making our 2-block tunnel, one way going one direction and the other directions. So we're going to choose one direction and start heading that way. And then we'll see, and then we'll make ourselves some side tunnels that go the opposite direction, perpendicular to the main tunnel. So as you can see here, there's some lava, and this is where the water bucket comes useful, because it makes it instantly into obsidian, and you don't have to worry about the lava. But make it a little bit good block amount away from the center, and then we'll get started with the next side, the next tunnel. So if you ever come across redstone, you should mine it, because it just contains a lot of XP, and then with XP we can use it to enchant. What I usually do with the XP, once I get to level 30, I usually tend to enchant my diamond pick first, and I try to get a diamond diamond fortune pick so I can get more diamonds. That's usually helpful. So I'll talk about it right now. But for the side tunnels, you want to make them 3 blocks apart, as you can see there. You make your little side tunnels, 1, 2, 3, and then another side tunnel, and then that should cover most of the underground. It allows you to cover the most space without covering too much this space that is too cramped, allowing you to have a better chance of getting diamonds. So just make sure you have your 3 block wide. Yeah, but if you have cobblestone, extra cobblestone that you might not use, just make sure to like cover certain areas so it doesn't like look bad. But this is how you start mining. Just make a little bit far and then just keep going. But I want to teach you guys about what to do when you come across a small cave. So especially if there's a cave in your mine, which is it's not a step, but it's just like a little small tip. So this is just a tip that I want to share with you guys. So if you ever come across the cave, make sure to explore it before you begin tunneling through it, because caves usually contain a lot of material, and usually there's a high probability that when you meet lava, not even water, like just as if there's lava, but if there's water, there's a higher probability. But with just lava, there's probably a good chance that you're gonna find diamonds near one block close to the lava area. But there's a lot of materials, as you can see. I'm getting a lot of iron. Just for the world, iron is pretty good. You can make armor, and you can make yourself weapons. And as I said earlier, you can make yourself iron pickaxes, which makes you more efficient and which makes you mine faster, allowing you to find diamonds much faster. That's a good method. That's a good tip right there. So another tip that I said earlier was about the fortune pick, and how I usually tend to mine redstone to get XP. And with that XP, I enchant my pickaxe, my diamond pickaxe first, so I can get. Hopefully, I'll show you guys a video soon how to work the enchantment system and how to use it to your advantage to actually get what you want. It might take a while to get what you want because it's completely random, but through those few minutes, you might get a really good enchantment on a weapon or a tool. But here's another tip that you use for the bucket. As you can see, I just faked fell in lava, but you could always place the water bucket near you and you're completely safe. So right there, I get more redstone. So if you ever find diamonds, what I usually do, this is another tip, I usually create myself a diamond pickaxe first, which is the most important, so you can mine obsidian, and then you create your enchantment table. So the first 3 go to the pickaxe, and then the 4th diamond that you find will go to the enchantment table. And once you have the 4th diamond, you should start making your enchantment table, which considers to be 1 diamond and I'm pretty sure 3 obsidian blocks, somewhere around there. And with that, you continue mine. You'll find redstone, find some XP, enchant, and probably a further video I'll teach you guys how to enchant what you want. But that was pretty much it, guys. As you can see, the mine's turning pretty good. As you can see, right here, my first few diamonds already. There's a total of 5, and I'm gonna use, or 6. I mean, I'm gonna use 3 of them for my pickaxe, and then I want to save 2 of them for whatever else I need, but I'm going to use 1 of them to make an enchantment table. And then any other diamonds I find in the future in the mine, I'm not going to mine them until I get my diamond fortune pick. This is a big tip, because if you wait, I know you guys want to mine your diamonds, they're precious. They're probably one huge reason you're probably playing this game, because they're an achievement to reach in the survival world. But you should not mine them until you get fortune, so you can gain more diamonds. But here's the last step, which is beginning to organize yourself, organize your mine. As you can see, I've placed some doors that show which are the tunnels that you can start mining. As I said earlier, start putting cobblestone on areas that are already broken so they don't look kind of messed up, so it looks pretty presentable. Put torches around so no mobs spawn in, and I think that's pretty much it, guys. This was part 2 of the mining guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe Wednesdays and Saturdays I post, and I'll catch you guys later.